What's up, guys? It's your girl Simone Charisse. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Now, this unit is from Royal Me. We'll touch back on this brand a little bit later on in the video. But to the normal person, this title might seem like it's self-explanatory, but it actually isn't. A little bit about the unit: there is lace on the back, there is the fake scalp method going on, so you can really go ahead and part it anywhere, and it also came with a headband. So this is how the unit looks in its natural state. You can wear a wave if you want, but as you guys see in the beginning, I went ahead and I actually curled the hair just to make it a little bit more, special. Now, the fake scalp method allows for you to part the wig wherever you want it to be parted, and it still looks fabulous with no foundation. The parts on the side are short, so I do want to mention that to you guys. But let's go ahead and get started on this tutorial. So I'm going to go ahead and create my part first. We are not going to tweeze this hairline. I kind of like it being a little bit fuller than usual, but it's still kind of slightly plucked, if you get what I mean. You can either use a hot comb or a curling iron to go ahead and flatten out your roots. So most people don't have a hot comb, so I do want to show you that it is possible. You just have to run your curling iron over the roots of your hair more times than you would a hot comb. Make sure your curling iron is on the hottest, but for me, my preference is a hot comb. So to get your roots nice and flat, to make your head not look like an egg, to make your hairline not look high, you want to really go in and part your hair very thin rows, okay? When I say thin rows, you don't want to do this with thick rows. Really spend your time going in there and trying to get every strand super, super duper flat, whether it's with a hot comb or especially with a curling iron. So to clarify, make sure you're making really slim parts as you're making your way up to your side part. The slimmer the part, the more you have the opportunity to have your roots be super flat. So as I'm going up to the top of my head, I am gonna go ahead and use another product. I'm gonna be using the Got To Be Glue spray. Now, if you keep combing this out, your hair will not be hard and it will not be crunchy on the outer shell of your hair. Now, if you're confused, keep watching. I'm going to explain. I am holding the hair down because the spray is actually drying as I'm doing this, and I'm combing it out so that it is not tough, okay? Because what happens is this spray can get really hard. Continue hot combing, really spend your time. This is not going to take 5 minutes. It might take you 20. I just want to let you guys know that, so make sure you set aside time. Now, I do want to show you guys what might happen if you actually only do one stroke. If you do one stroke with the curling iron or a hot comb, it's going to still be high. As you see, it bounced back up the roots. Make sure you're doing several passes for the roots. After you've done that and you've made your way up to the side part, go ahead and use some setting foam, guys, and really just use the palm of your hand to kind of start to sculpt the top of your head. Now, this is what I do, and it works for me. It really only takes 30 minutes, so don't overthink it. But you can see how it's not so flat. The top part is just, look at that, push, push, push. I can't walk around like that. So I'm gonna open up a little piece and spray some hairspray in there. And then I'm going to use a hard brush and really go ahead and brush it down. Go ahead and spray some more. And make sure you're not putting it on the top of your hair. Really go underneath. Use your brush and brush it down with all your might. I'm going to show you the before and after. You're going to be like, wow, it did work. Take a clip and just hold it down. That's all. And take your blow dryer. I'm using my blow dryer from Conair. And you can see I'm still applying pressure on the hair. I'm holding it down while I'm blow drying it on the highest heat. And this is what keeps my hair to be flat. You do not want your head to be rising. You don't want it to be an egghead. You want it to still look natural. So spend time doing this, guys. You can see how flat it looks. It still looks soft. It does not look like it's crunchy. It does not look like I'm wearing a helmet. It still looks good. You can also see how flat it looks, okay? This is amazingly flat. Throughout time, because we did put heat on our hair, it will feel a little bit tough, but you can always go in and comb it out, or at least soften it up a little bit, but it's okay. It does not look irregular in person, and it also feels very normal on your head. So don't overthink that part. I am going to go ahead and just wand my hair and just create some nice waves, curls, whatever you want to call them, to finish off this look. This unit is from Now, if you have an issue cutting your hairline, I do have a video that I will link in the upper left-hand corner for you to go ahead and watch and click. Now it's time for me to install. I'm using Gotta Be Glue the gel and Gotta Be Glue the hairspray. Both of those create a nice little mixture. Other than that, I'm using this unit from Royal Me. They are a sister brand to Hair Vivi. I love both brands. My first time using Royal Me, I do feel like the hair is nice and soft. It feels really good. I love the stocking cap method. Again, I'm going to mention this again. It is from Miss Precious Marie did use this method on her channel. So it is a very effective method. I love it. I'm going to be using some Garnier Fructis hair sheen just to give my hair some type of shine. Now, don't use too much, guys, because your hair will revert to strings, okay? Your hair will group together and look like a perm on a bad day, so do not put too much oil. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC powder foundation that is the same color as my skin to just blend in the lace, and that is all. That's how you get your unit to be flat on the top. In total, without curling, to get my unit flat and to the point that I like it, took me about a total of 35 minutes. So spend time and it will last you a whole week. I will see you guys in my next video, and bye guys.